Hey, have you ever experienced this situation when your prospects look totally interested, but then they disappear? They don't respond, they never get back, and they ignore your messages. So, why does that happen, and what can you do about it? I'll be talking about it in this video. If we haven't met, my name is Rita. I'm a former struggling network marketer who hated prospecting. That was the reason why I was struggling. I didn't like people to approach strangers with my stuff. I didn't like bugging friends and family. I didn't like cold messaging, using scripts. I felt fake, very uncomfortable. So obviously I was struggling until I found a way to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead, and it changed everything. It changed everything for my business, for me, for my life, how I feel about it. And if you would like to discover how to recruit new team members without having to do uncomfortable stuff, grab my 3-step formula at viesnow.com/3 steps. You can find the link in the description of this video. And today I'm going to talk about what happens with a prospect when you talk to somebody and they definitely look interested and they even say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna sign up, I'm gonna buy, but they don't do it right then. Maybe you even agree on the time when you're gonna have a follow-up discussion. But when that time comes, they don't respond. They don't come to the meeting. It happened to me. I was sitting there waiting, and they just didn't turn up, and that's it. And it feels very frustrating because we kind of have this hope in the beginning when they look interested, but then there is no resolution to it. There's no positive resolution to it. So why do you think that happens? Why do people do that? Well, there's one thing you need to understand about human nature, actually. And that one thing that we all have is procrastination. It's simple procrastination. That's what we do, all of us. Our brain naturally tries to avoid any decision, making any change. We kind of want to feel comfortable where we are, and somehow psychologically, internally, we protect what we already have or where we are. And naturally, we don't want to change, or we don't even want to make a decision. And it also applies to you and to me, everyone. Unless, like with time, we develop certain ways of, putting ourselves into action. But especially in this situation when we are not sure even, we tend to, the processes in our brain tend to work the way that we avoid making a decision, especially if we're not sure. We can't make a decision if we're not sure, if we don't know, is this gonna be good for me or not, So instead of deciding either way, we just don't decide anything. And that basically means a no. What can you do about it? So now that you are aware that people procrastinate and they avoid making decisions and they avoid taking action, what can you do about it? Experienced marketers have known about this for a long, long time, that people procrastinate. And so they use certain methods to kind of you can't completely avoid this situation that people procrastinate, but what can you do? How can you motivate people to take action at that moment? That's the only way, really. So experienced marketers know that they need to do everything they can to get a person to take action right there, right during that discussion, or right when they read their sales letter or their post or whatever. And there are certain things, there are certain methods what to do. And we are not talking about manipulating people. Obviously, whatever you are offering needs to be good. You need to believe in it, right? And we come from the place of trying to help people, from the place of trying to motivate them to do something that we believe is going to be good for them. It's not just because we want to make that sale. It's really about actually getting people to take action on something that might mean a positive change to their life. So obviously, it's not about manipulation. So one way to do it, and marketers, experienced marketers, use methods like having a special offer, offering a special offer, some sort of deal that expires, or limited quantity or whatever. However, this is a little tricky for network marketers because they're not selling their own products. They completely depend on the company. They can't say, look, this product is gonna expire in XYZ, and so on. But obviously, if your company is running some sort of a deal, spring deal, Easter deal, Valentine's, whatever, make sure you use it. So if that's around, if you're talking to your prospect when some sort of deals are available, you should absolutely use that and let your prospect know that this deal is going away after such and such a date, But let's say you're talking to somebody and there are no deals from your company at that point. Well, what can you do? So marketers usually use that if let's say if somebody is selling an affiliate product, somebody else's product, and so that applies to us network marketers. We can actually do that through offering some sort of a bonus, something additional from ourselves. So if you have, if you have something from yourself, let's say a coaching call, you can offer a coaching call, a consultation call. If you are in health and wellness, you could offer a coaching or consultation call to your client and tell them, oh, look, you can only, talk to like 3 people at a time, that week, for example. So if you are interested, hurry up and let me know if you want to meet on a live call so I can give you, and it's not just about talking to them, you need to kind of tell them about the benefit of having a call with you. You need to tell them what they're gonna get out of that consultation call. Maybe it's a health advice, maybe it's a weight loss advice, maybe it's diet advice, maybe you're gonna show them how to do makeup in a certain way, if you are in the beauty industry, or whatever, depending on your industry. So it doesn't have to be a call. It can be some sort of a 1-pager, 5-pager, downloadable or something, a PDF that you can only offer to a certain amount of people for whatever, reason you might think of. But obviously it needs to be genuine. It can be artificial. You don't want to be tricking people into buying something, somehow using fake reasons. We still need to be ethical, and we want people to trust us. Either way, it's, in the long run, if you use tricky methods, tricking people, it's not going to work in the long run for you. But that's one way for you as a network marketer to actually get the person you're talking to take action right now, because if it's tomorrow, if it's 2 days later, most often, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. And like I said in the beginning, experienced marketers know about it, and they use methods how to ethically motivate people to act straight away. Because if they don't, they will lose it. And the other way to do it is actually talking your prospect through 2 different scenarios. What if they take action? And what if they don't take action? Maybe that can inspire them to take action straight away if they see the value, if the change that is gonna happen in their life. Or on the flip side, if they see the situation where if they didn't take action, how it would affect their life. They would be in the same situation they hate a year later, and and things like that. So that's just a couple of ideas for you, but the main point of this video is that your prospects procrastinate, and it's normal. And now that you know it, you can think of ways how to, counteract that procrastination, how to inspire, motivate your prospects to act straight away. So I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, grab my 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect, chase, and feel awkward ever again at viesnow.com/3 steps. Thanks very much for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm a bit off today. I don't know. It's just been a hectic day for whatever reason. But anyway, enjoy your day. Hope it's gonna be great for you, and have a great week. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.